The Foundation for Safer Athletic Fields for Everyone, in partnership with the Sports Turf Managers Association, is proud to present Sports and Recreation Fields, Safety First, a video outreach program intended to educate the playing field users on some of the basics of what makes an athletic field safe and playable. It is our sincere hope that after watching, you will be armed with what you need to do a basic field evaluation before you or your team steps on the field.
Hi, I'm Ross Kirkcab, Certified Sports Field Manager and owner of Championship Sports Turf Systems. For 30 years, I was a head turf manager in professional football, and now I've dedicated my career to improving our nation's sports surfaces and facilities. At the end of the video, there'll be links to a printable field safety checklist that you can download from the Safe Foundation's website.
The first and most important thing you want to look at when you arrive for a game or practice is the playing field itself. Walk out and scan the playing field area. Is there any trash or debris on the field? Has any field maintenance equipment like rakes or shovels been accidentally left out on the field? Walk around the entire field slowly and get a feel for the playing surface and the surroundings. Remember, player momentum often takes a player at high speed into areas adjacent to the playing field. On a grass field, try to locate the irrigation heads, if any, that are on the field of play. Are they installed and set correctly? You shouldn't see any significant depressions caused by the head being too low, and you shouldn't see any sprinkler heads set high enough to cause a tripping hazard. There should be no irrigation valve boxes with covers exposed on or near the playing surface. Look for any drainage grates. These should be located well off the playing field and should not present a tripping hazard. One of the more important aspects to field safety is the hardness of the surface. Research has shown that a playing field that is too hard may pose a safety hazard. There are generally accepted and highly technical ways to measure the hardness of a playing field, and as a field user, you might ask the facility owner or operator if the fields are regularly tested for hardness. Any moisture in a field can freeze and may create a field hardness hazard. As you walk over the field, look for any significant depressions, unevenness, or undulations in the playing surface. Is the surface consistent throughout in both look and feel? The last thing athletes want are surprises in the field conditions due to too much inconsistency. Also, look for sufficient grass cover on the surface. Ideally, you want to see at least 75% grass coverage of the entire surface, and without any hard, bare soil exposed. The grass should be healthy and uniformly cut to the appropriate height for the sport and level of play. An exceptional amount of weeds on a natural grass playing surface is a signal of an unhealthy and poorly maintained natural grass field. Weeds can attract stinging insects and may even indicate a field that is too hard. Next, inspect the lines and other markings needed for the game. The lines should be clearly marked and in accordance with the specifications of the sport's governing body. Inspect the transition areas. These are where two different types of surfaces meet. Generally, you won't see nearly as many transition areas on a football soccer type of field, but they can be very important on multi-sport fields. Stand between the two surfaces and see if there are any significant differences in elevation or hardness in the two surfaces. Is the field free from any puddled water, excessively wet areas, or snow and ice? After you have done a general inspection of the playing surface, take a few minutes to inspect the out-of-bounds areas of the field. You'll want to see at least 25 feet around the field where players can run safely out of bounds. Any hard, immovable objects like football goalposts should be adequately and appropriately padded. At a complex that has several playing fields side by side, there should be at least 50 feet between the fields. After you have completed the cursory field inspection, let the referees, league officials, and both coaches know about any potential issues you may have found. This is a safety issue, not a competitive issue. Generally, the referees will determine if the field is suitable for play and any remedies that might be employed to mitigate concerns. Let the facility operator know about any issues you may see that are of concern. Taking a picture or quick video with your phone and emailing it to the field maintenance manager will get the quickest responses.
Remember, a safe and playable field is best for everyone involved in the game. By taking a few minutes when you arrive for a game or practice to do a basic field inspection, you have gone a long way to making the day more enjoyable for everyone.